Waiting for it to say we're live.
Okay.
Well, I'm not positive, but I'm going to make sure that we're really live on Facebook because I've got Zuckerberged earlier tonight. Twice with you and with somebody else.
What happens?
We are live. So, hey, yeah, now we're frozen on my end.
I can see you.
There. Okay, is it moving for you?
No, I'm stuck. This joker.
Okay, is it moving for you?
No, I'm stuck. I'm good.
You're good, but there's a delay.
It's a big delay. I just heard it on your end.
So let me see what's going on. Here we go. I had a screen of a screen. Now we're good. So I'm going to share it just to make sure. We are definitely live now, and there's a copy of it on my computer and a copy of it on Facebook already.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I'm making darn sure this never happens again.
You know who you sound like? You sound like that one guy who freed the slaves. He said, man, making darn sure this don't happen again.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, welcome again to Comic Spot. We did this earlier tonight and the video went nowhere. So now Linda figured out how to make that never happen again. And Steve Turner is here again tonight, and we're going to jam just like we did before, but even better because we're already rehearsed.
That's right, people.
That's right, people. Over in this other square, you have an amazing actor, director, producer, comedian, mayor of Cleveland, Ohio. You've got him right here, and he has a lot of good things to say. We already said him, and we're going to say him again, so you get to hear him. Let me just tell you something about him, though. I'm looking at his IMDb page. For you young'uns, for you young people, you don't even know you're called a young'un. For you young'uns, an IMDb page is the listing of all of the things you've accomplished in show business. Listen to this. Actor, 49 credits. Are you kidding me? Like from Straight Outta Compton to everything else. Writer, 13 credits. Director, 10 credits. Producer, only 9. Editor, only 6. Cinematographer, a mere 7. Casting director, 5. Miscellaneous. He's even got a miscellaneous field, 3. Stunts, he's done 3. Sound, once. And being himself, he has been himself 13 times that IMDb is counting. Oh my gosh, welcome him to the stage, the amazing legend that is Steve Turner, SDT Productions Incorporated. Yay!
Yay!
Man,
I'm happy as a midget on the trampoline. Thank you so much for having me again.
Yes, you're as happy as a midget on a trampoline. What else are you happy as?
I'm happy as a slave with a day off. I'm happy as a fat girl at IHOP. I'm happy as Michael Jackson at a daycare. I'm telling you. I swear that I'm happy as R. Kelly at a quinceañera.
Oh my gosh, I need to hear a bunch of these every day. These are so hilarious when he does this. He's in his kitchen, which looks like his studio. It looks like he has headshots and resumes he's looking at while he's cooking up omelets.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is my office with a stove in it.
It doesn't get better.
Wait till you see this wall. Those are the casting things right there. But another wall with This thing is so big. I got another wall with you can see a bunch of all these other walls are movies that I've been in from year to year.
Wow.
And these are some of the casting things and SAG things that I do. But these are the casting wall right there.
Wow. What do your neighbors think of you?
You know, it's so funny because my godfather comes over here a few times and we keep it on the low. My godfather was directing that Chicago PD TV show. He was Bubba Gump in a movie called Forrest Gump. And he was in a movie called, he's always working on some, what's that one, with the Purge. And he also did that one where when you die and you don't know, what's that one, when somebody dies and it's a horror film. They're not expecting to die. It's what is the name of that movie? It's the horror film. You know, it's like The Day After Tomorrow or something. Let me see.
I don't know the name of it.
It was in theaters. It's let me see. It was in theaters. You don't know the name of that one? It's it was it's a famous movie. It's
So tell me a little bit about the famous horror movie so I can Google it.
I'm looking at not Chicago PD, Convert, The Purge. It came back in 2011 too. Clementine, Nashville, Hollow. It's called what is the name of this? It's one of my favorite movies. The first one I liked. Not remember the ATL, Touch by an Angel, Boomtown. It was called what is it? You know this movie? Final Destination. That's what it's called.
Oh, I've never watched horror movies.
That's my favorite. I love horror. That's my favorite. When I was little, it was so crazy because my parents always said, "Hey, you have to turn the lights off." I'm gonna turn these goddamn lights, man. But I had to. The light bill. And I was scared to turn my lights off until I began to pay a light bill for myself. I said, well, maybe I should turn them off. I can be scared in the morning.
Yeah, I have to turn off my lights, you know, and then I come out in the kitchen and there's cockroaches. They run when I turn on the lights.
Yeah, those little bastards.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got one of them choppers.
Roaches, and that's why I had to have a clean house because I had disrespect for them. My roaches didn't even run when I turned the lights on. Those little bastards said, could you cut that shit off? We in here. This is my house. Our house. You just a guest.
I lived in in a hotel that was really cheap when I first got to Vegas for veterans to live. I was in the Army. And so I lived at the Veterans Village. And I moved in and I moved a lamp and 3 cockroaches came out. I hadn't even gotten in there yet and there was cockroaches. So it's like, oh God.
You know what's so funny? Now that being honest, well, when I first moved to Vegas, I stayed in this hotel. It used to be, it's not there anymore. It was on Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard. It was maybe a Super 8 or a motel. It's not there anymore. They tore it down years ago, maybe 20 plus years ago, 20 something years ago. But when you say that about roaches, that's one of my jokes. One of my first jokes that I used on BT was about roaches. And it was about a girl in Las Vegas that I was dating at that time. So it's funny you say that.
I don't hear this.
And you're in Vegas. You know, I love it. I love it.
Man, I'll tell you what, I can't stand them. And I had somebody come plug up all my holes, you know?
Yeah, but that's illegal, man. They call that prostitution.
Exactly. Plug up. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough during staying at home alone and plugging up your own holes.
I'm trying to tell you. That is harder than a midget trying to slam dunk.
It is. Harder than what else?
It's harder than a fat girl trying to fit through a skinny door. I'm trying to tell you. It's hard. I'm telling you. Woo.
Talk to me about you growing up and becoming this successful.
You know, I thank God for everything because, you know, Cleveland is the poorest city in America. But me growing up, I've been doing comedy since I've been 11. And I tell you what is so amazing about it. It was so funny, I should say, about it. I never thought I'd be doing this long, I should say, because I started doing comedy April the 11th or 16th or something like that. April the 11th, 1991. And I can't believe it. The time goes so fast. But my father would always threaten me when I would try to say, if you don't be famous or if you don't start working in as a comedian or an actor getting paid, because I was doing comedy for free for 10 years before I started getting paid. I didn't start to get paid until January 1st, 2000. The first time I ever got paid doing comedy. And I started in 1991,
Wow.
which is cool. I'm good. But my father always said, when you gonna get paid? And he said, okay, I'll tell you what. Because my father was a master electrician. He put the TVs in the Cleveland Brown Stadium and did a lot of stuff for the mayor's office, not mine, but the other guy in Cleveland and a couple colleges there. So my father said, if you don't start working and acting, you gonna have to come back here and work on this electrical truck. Well, I'm gonna, get on Warner Brothers. And that's what I was on the TV show called The Drew Carey Show about 27 years ago as a comedian on that show.
Wow.
And so, yeah, that was maybe back in 2000 or 99, something like that. But it's right around the time I left Las Vegas.
Wow. You had to leave Las Vegas to get on Drew Carey, huh?
Yeah, because you know what's so funny? I thought you had to go, growing up, I thought that you had to be in Las Vegas to make it. Because that was my dream to move to Las Vegas. Since I was a little kid, I used to go to Vegas for the summer times and then, go back to Cleveland for school. It was my dream to go to Vegas because I had an aunt in Vegas. And I moved to Las Vegas. I said, get me the hell out of here, man. I got to go back to Cleveland. Forget this. Went back to Cleveland and started doing the things I was supposed to do. As far as touring, doing comedy, went to a few. That's why I began to go to different countries. I started traveling the world doing in Cleveland. After leaving Las Vegas, went to Chicago all the time and New York, Detroit, places like that, New Orleans. I was going all over. Then I went over. The first time I ever went overseas was to Amsterdam and Germany. Went down to France doing comedy. Then went back to Cleveland. Then about a month later, I moved to Hollywood. And it was just amazing. I had a really, thus far, I've had a great life. I've had a hard, as far as, I know a lot of celebrities, and a lot of celebrities know me, but I've had it harder than most because I didn't take the easy route out. And I think, and I'm glad I took the way that I took, because, it's the best way to take.
Yes. I wouldn't trade all my scars for $1 million.
Wait a minute. Now, you can have these damn scars. Give me my million. I'm cool. For $1 million, I'd have sexual relations with a mannequin. Or one mannequin.
What else would you do for $1 million?
Man, I tell you what, for $1 million, I'd have sex with one of my grandmother's friends at a bingo hall. I mean, if it's for a better cause, I'm trying to, not that I'm just doing anything for money, but man, it'd be hard not to.
Oh my gosh.
$1 million. Whew. And I'm trying to be moral here when I say that. But $1 million is sure a lot of pennies. Man.
Let's talk about Donald Trump again. That was fun. I know that pushes a lot of buttons, but let's talk about how people have the wrong conception of him based on what you experienced. Would you go over that one more time just for me?
Well, I'll tell you this, Donald Trump is the man. And a lot of people hate Donald Trump. And that every time somebody hates Donald Trump, it shows the propaganda and the way the media works. And that is all to the success of a guy named Adolf Hitler, because he created propaganda. The first Hollywood was in New York. Before it was in New York, it was in a place called Germany. That's where the first Hollywood was. They had a big thing. And in fact, all of the Hollywood studios, they took the film techniques and etiquette from Germany. That's where it first comes from. So Adolf Hitler was the original guy. But anyway, the reason why I say that is because propaganda is worked against Trump. There's only six, well, people don't know, with all the thousands of channels on TV, there's only 6 companies that own every station on the TV screen, and they're all Democrat based.
Wow, you're kidding.
Yeah, that's the truth. I had to study this, and I learned this in college. I had to study this in college. At film school, I went to the best film school in the country, and we had to learn that. And so, you know, Donald Trump, before all the rappers would make songs about being like Donald Trump and want to be with Trump and do things with Trump. But when Trump started to run for presidency, he's racist. What people don't know, though, I'll tell you the truth. What people do not know, Donald Trump has 6 NAACP awards for most money donated to historical Black universities.
Wow.
And then, so you can say he's racist, but this was what's so funny to me is, and I never, you know, I like Donald Trump growing up. Everybody, I'm not a millennial, so Trump is the man everybody wants to be like. But the only reason and I'm glad my experience is because I was a Democrat for life. The reason why I became a Republican, because I'm now a Republican, was a guy I voted for twice. His name was Barack Obama, or whatever his name was. Barack, the guy who's married to Michael Obama. You know who I'm talking about. Well, he opened my eyes because under Barack Obama, Black incarceration by tripled. Black homicide by police tripled. Black dropout tripled. Black unemployment tripled. Black welfare tripled. So Black people went backwards under Obama. Under Donald Trump signed a $563 trillion federal mandate to revitalize Black neighborhoods. In fact, Donald Trump created the Platinum Package to help Black businesses, which is how I got my $90,000 blessing from Trump. So it's so funny. People say, well, Trump only did that to get votes. I said one simple thing. I said, well, okay, you may be right. It wasn't an election year when he did it, but let's compare Trump's Platinum Package with Obama's Platinum Package. Donald Trump did prison reform so that prisoners can get good jobs when they get released from prison and training. He also did, he made it inhumane for when a woman has a baby in prison to have that woman shackled to a wall. Trump did that. Trump helped. I know the media wouldn't tell people that because this is so funny. The propaganda is so amazing because Democrats tricked all the Black people. The only people who come to America against their will are Black people. And they're the most neglected because Joe Bastard, or whatever his name is, he said, you ain't Black if you don't vote for me. And all the Black people voted for him. And guess what Joe Biden did? He gave Asians reparations. Go figure. He gave illegals on the border reparations. And I don't want reparations because I'm born free. I'm the first person and the first generation of my family born with all rights as an American citizen. What's so funny about that? The media didn't tell people to hate Biden. They told him he's good. But guess what? Joe Biden spoke at the leader of the KKK's funeral. He said that was his mentor. That's a fact. Joe Biden said he don't want his kids at school with African Americans because they're animals. That's a fact. People manifest in their mind that Trump is racist. And the funny part about this, Donald Trump did not start being racist until after he beat Hillary Clinton.
Wow, that explains a lot.
Yeah, when he beat Hillary Clinton, he said he's racist. Because Donald Trump said, and this is what he said actually, he said, if you can come to this country, but if you can't come here illegal, if you're here illegally, you got to leave and you can come back when you do it the right way. Immediately, California said, that's racist, he said that. Then he said something about Mexico is not sending us our best people, they're sending us their worst. And that's true, because guess what? If Mexico was sending the best people don't have to sneak in. That's like if I send you my best people to your house, the best people are not going to steal from you. But if anybody, it can be from Mexico, Africa, Europe, if anyone goes into America's a country, it's not, and America's a business. That's how you know it's a business, because they closed all of America to make Trump look bad when coronavirus first happened. But guess what happened? This shows you how dumb people are. Coronavirus is, Trump, ruined us for coronavirus. Donald Trump said he wouldn't let anybody in because you have to, but Biden lets anybody in and they don't have to have a mask. But the people or vaccinations, the people who are from America, they have to be vaccinated. I'm not getting vaccinated. But I'll tell you what's so funny about it. This is so funny how people just, how quickly they forget. They don't really think too much. Biden is so funny. It's so funny. He neglected everyone who voted for him. He just forgot, and they forgot. People are just so happy that Trump's not elected because Biden says nice words. But you can say what you want to say. Trump is mean. But guess what, Democrats? At least he can remember. Joe Biden gets up there. You know, I go to, you know the thing. The thing. What the hell is the thing? You know the thing that we were talking. What were we talking about again? Okay, man. We're talking about prostitution. Well, yeah, that thing.
Jeez.
It's so funny because even Barack Obama said, "Hey, I don't really know that guy. You know, I've sat next to him in history class, but that's it." So it's good, but I'm glad. And this is another thing I was saying. I feel that we had a lot of freedom under Donald Trump.
Yes.
We had the freedom to make up our own mind if you want to, because again, like I asked you before, and I'll ask you again, if I go up, there's a good looking lady across the street, but I don't want to get any kind of trouble. If I go outside and ask the lady, hey, I want to have sex with you, is there anything wrong with that?
No.
No, it's not. If the lady,
not if you don't want to pay her.
Well, no, if I just for free. It's on the news yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. Did you on CBS on the news? No. You didn't? No. It said coochie was cheaper than chicken. You can get 12 pieces for $1. It was all over the news. well, let me. I'll tell you this. So if the lady tells me no, I can't have sex with her, is anything wrong with that? No. Well, if I have sex with her anyway, is anything wrong with that? Yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I wanted to. What's wrong with that? Well, she said no. Okay, so guess what? Because rape is illegal in America, but there are people saying, "No, I don't want to get a shot." America said, "Fuck you, you gonna get a shot." Well, no, hell no. Okay, you don't want a shot, then goddamn it, you can't vote. You can't go into a restaurant. You can't eat. You can't get a job. You can't go to school. I'm the lady who don't want to have sex. Well, I better not say that because a lot of guys who look like ladies, and I met this other guy, lady. I was outside. I said, "Oh my God, beautiful. What is your name?" She said, "David." Hey, don't tell my neighbors I came over here. I thought this was about cousin. Yeah, so it's so good. Look, another thing I wanted to talk about. I just did my comedy special a couple weeks ago. First comedy special. It was amazing. Wow, congratulations. Tell me about it like I haven't heard it before. Yeah, man, Steve Turner, it's called. I did it with Funny Media Group in Los Angeles at the new studio downtown Los Angeles. It was great. It was a wonderful audience, crowd. It reminded me of when I was on BET's Comic View or Coming to the Stage or something like that. Almost like the Apollo. Had the name and lights. It was amazing. I was a little underdressed, but I did it the Cleveland way, but it was amazing doing that special. And I look forward to doing another one. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait till that comes out like in a month or two. Yes, it sure is. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I want to make sure that I get a copy of it, and buy it to support you. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait. I'm like that kid that's trying to get adopted. I can't wait. Trying to get out of the orphanage, sick of the pudding. That's right. The porridge and the pudding, all those peas. Oh, that's right. So tell me, what else have you got going on? Because I know you got a lot of things that we covered that got lost on the Zoom debacle. Well, another thing I have going on besides that, I'm shooting films. I'm producing films, so I'm shooting. And I'm getting ready actually in February to go to Baltimore to shoot a a life story of a woman named Angela Davis. She has an impacting story. It's great. And she came to me to shoot this thing for my company to shoot. So we're going to get our crew to go out there to Baltimore, shoot this thing, do pre-production, and then get into production and post. But it's going to be wonderful. That's going to be good, filming that.
The life story of Angela Davis.
Yes.
She's a famous person in history, isn't she?
She is, but it's not that Angela Davis. This is an author, Angela Davis. She's an author. She has a few books out right now.
Okay.
Another thing, I just got back from New York the other day, doing some comedy out there.
Congratulations.
York, thank you so much. And I haven't been to New York doing comedy in about 10, 15 years, but New York is expensive.
Yes, it is.
It's too expensive to be homeless in New York.
It is.
I went to Taco Bell, got a taco, a burrito, and a drink. That lady said $9. I said, bitch, I'm not trying to pay rent. I'm gonna eat something. But yeah, man, it is expensive in LA. $2 for a Snapple. That's when I took more of appreciation to water, and not the kind you buy, the kind that come out the sink. It's so expensive in Los Angeles. The rats that run around the street didn't seem to bother me as much.
You were in New York and you did comedy, and so do you have something coming from your trip in New York?
Well, yeah, I'm working with an artist out of Brooklyn. His name is Swigger Giovanni. And I'll be working with him on a few things. He has a pretty big name out there, has music on all platforms, so I'll be working with him on a few things. He wants to be in one of my horror films. So besides him, what else did I have? Let me see. I have, besides that, I will be traveling again. Like I said, we're going to Baltimore in February. And this now we'll be going back to New York sometime. We're just waiting on the go-ahead from Warner Brothers for the New Jack City movie that I'll be, I'm one of the producers as well as supposedly directing this film. So that's going to be good, man. Really waiting on that. It's going to be good. I spoke with the producers when I was out there the other day. So it's a real good thing. It's got a lot of stuff moving. Then this spring, if everything is good, we will be doing, getting into revamping the Beacon Hill script. So, from which is my horror film. And that's, one of our partners, James, has worked rewriting that. My godfather, of course, he'll be directing that when we do another read through of it. So we got a lot of stuff we're working on right now, and I can't wait. I'm as excited as an elderly woman at a bingo game.
Who just got new daubers.
That's right. That's right. E6, bingo. I'm telling you. But it's a lot of good things working. I'm always willing to work with people out there, who are interested. So please follow me. I'm on Instagram, Comedian Steve Turner, Facebook, Comedian Steve Turner, and also on YouTube at SDT Productions. We have a lot of things. Subscribe and like the films and the shorts that we do. I'm getting ready to do another one called Bank Job. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we'll be working on, and I'm looking forward to working with all the talent out there.
Yeah, man. And hit them up if you need anything produced or directed or shot. Yes.
Hit me up if you need anything produced, directed, shot. Like I said, we got a lot of cinematography. And I got my crew everyone in my crew has degrees for cinema from the best film school in the country. So hit me up. We can do anything. Underwater, overwater, in the rain, 3D, 2D, 4K, 2K, 6K, 8K. We can do that, or virtual reality. We can shoot everything.
Wow. Can you take a few inches off my hips?
Easy. I'll have you looking so skinny, you'll be able to do push-ups under a door.
Do this again.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I remember that one midget I was dating, and she was amazing, man. I had that girl doing cartwheels under bed. by the way we shot her. I mean, she's amazing. Got her job as a model, actually. And that's one thing I really hold highest in my whole life span. I had her get a job as a model. And you know, they fired her, but they would spray her up to look very nice. Do you know about spray tans? And she worked well for years. They sprayed her gold. She was actually an Oscar. And they put that little midget broad on a little tote, and they Oscared her up every year. They would hold her up like this. Sarah, Michael Stevenson, that was my girlfriend. Put her in a book bag, and we would go to Disney. I don't have to pay for one ticket. We do a lot of fun stuff together. She was the one, or 0.5, however you want to.
She got away. She's the one that got away.
No, she's the half of one that got away. A real girlfriend looks at, I thought she was going to stop cheating. I said, can't you see I'm cutting down? She was great. I tapered off. But I liked her getting that half off. That was just amazing.
Is there anything else you want to say before we head out?
Yes, there is one thing. I would like everybody who is watching this right now. Look, we're going to do a lot of stuff. The last thing I've done before we do this bank job film that we're going to shoot here shortly is there's so much stuff going on with the African American community. I want everyone to please support me right now and get on YouTube right now and go to Black Lives Matter, because that's the topic of it. Go to Black Lives Matter space SDT Productions. Please check that out. Everybody like and subscribe to that page. You'll be able to know when we have other things that we're working on come out. Black Lives Matter, comma, space SDT Productions. And you see, I want you all watch that and tell me what your thoughts are on that. Like and share it too, because it's very important. Just Black Lives Matter space SDT Productions. Got it.
And so they'll watch a movie that's on there that you're doing, or the short version of it, and give you input?
Yes. Hey, that's the short version of Black Lives Matter. There's so much things going on with this Biden presidency. That's why that we had to do a Black Lives Matter thing. And I would like everyone to please watch that and give us, like, share, and give us some notes, or not even notes, but give us a comment.
Perfect. You're awesome. Thank you so much for coming back on. And I know you're watching your stove and you got some smoke going on in the front, and I'm looking.
I'm smoking. Look. Oh, it's incense. But if anybody asks you, tell them I was smoking weed.
Okay, I will. I was thinking that maybe Snoop Dogg was going to come out and say hello.
He is. Snoop. He said he was sleepy. I did a movie with Snoop back a long time ago, maybe it was about 14 years, 16, 17 years ago, called The Tenants. And that should be. So that's one of my first jobs, what made me
wow.
join the union.
Holy Toledo. Well, is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to thank you for having me. Thank everyone else for watching. And people who can work together, please like, subscribe, share, and check it out. We have a lot of big things coming soon. I'm the mayor of Cleveland, comedian Steve Turner, SDT Productions, and I'll be seeing you guys soon.
Thank you so much, Steve Turner. And get a hold of him if you got any projects. He will help you.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye. Love you. Bye.